And this is the western boundary of the reservation, the Milk River, which leads into a smaller, or which tributary goes north, straight north. The Milk kind of meanders to the northwest, but there's another creek called the Porcupine Creek, Big Porcupine Creek, and that's the main boundary that runs north. It flows into the Milk River. As you can see, there's a lot of irrigation. One of my theories is that you see these huge stands of cottonwoods here. Some have been cleared, of course, for fields and everything else, but these are going to be the vestige of the. Once those go in the next, I don't know, maybe 50, 80 years, you're not going to find these big cottonwood stands anymore. That old growth's going to be gone, and it's because of the dam. And before the dam, you had this whole area inundated for at least 2 months of the year, a good 2 months. And that's what cottonwoods and all of these other riparian flora need, is that inundation for that long period of time. And if they don't get that, then they can't survive. They can't have these huge stands. Of course, you're going to have cottonwoods here and there that are going to survive, but you won't have these huge stands anymore because of flood control. Cottonwoods really need to be underwater for at least 2 months or more out of the year. The Missouri used to be a mile wide and a foot deep, for a couple months out of the year during the flood stages. But now, of course, we control that. They have irrigation, and that's kind of one of the, sacrifices that future generations are going to have to just live with, is that not to have these beautiful cottonwood stands. But of course, that's something that's going to be long down the line, but that's just going to happen unless they take out this dam, which they never will, of course. So, one thing about down from Fort Peck is the Milk River here. It gives a little bit of that inundation, not a lot, but it allows for some of these saplings to survive, sporadically along the banks and along sandbars. But what you won't find is the ones you'll see, a mile, quarter mile from the actual river, from the riparian zone there.